Hey YouTube, Greg here from Multiverse Productions. Um, just got finished watching SmackDown Live tonight, and I have to say it was a great show. So here's what I thought. Um, the show started off with them revealing the SmackDown Tag and SmackDown Women's Championships, and that at Backlash there will be a six-pack challenge with the six women from the SmackDown Women division to decide the women's champion. I'd rather have like an elimination match, but this is a good way. And I love the fact that SmackDown will have its own women's championship. Because honestly, a division without a championship is useless, in my humble opinion. And that there's going to be a tag tournament to decide the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And Heath Slater interrupted this segment, and as a result of that, if he would be able to find a partner, he'd be entered in this tournament. But he has to win this tournament for the tag team championship, or he will not get a SmackDown contract. Which I am predicting American Alpha to win it all, just because they're mega pushing them. But so I don't know what they're going to do with Heath Slater. And he was able to find a partner, and I believe it or not, it is Rhino. Yes, the man who speared him just 2 weeks ago. So this ought to be interesting. Also, before the show even kicked off, AJ and Dolph got into a skirmish. It was apparent they don't care for each other too much. But that led to the main event at the end of the night of AJ versus Dolph. If AJ won, it would be AJ versus Dean at Backlash for the WWE World Title. If Dolph won, it would be a triple threat between the three of them. I'll get to that match later in this video, but they had a match. They had to start off the show. They had a match between Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch, which Becky Lynch won with the disarmer, but it was a really good match, and I feel it was a great way to start off SmackDown. And as far as the tag tournament, the Usos defeated the Ascension, and American Alpha defeated Breezango to advance in the tournament. So next week, it looks like it's going to be the Hype Bros versus the Vaudevillains, and Heath Slater and Rhino versus a yet as unnamed tag team. Or they could reverse that. I don't know. But that's what it's looking like. And also, one of my favorite parts of the show tonight, it's what appeared to be a double turn. It was supposed to be a match between Carmella and Nikki Bella. Carmella came out first, did her usual thing, crowd was into it, and then came out Nikki. But for some reason, as the match was about to start, Renee Young came in the ring to interview Nikki, and Nikki was acting very face-like, how wonderful it was to come back. And suddenly, Carmella attacked her from behind, started beating her down, and she left the ring, and she came out back in and hit Nikki with a Bella Buster. Now, if what appears to be true is, and it was a double turn, Nikki turning face, Carmella turning heel, I believe this is wonderful. Because Nikki got a nice sized pop at SummerSlam, and when she came out, she got another nice pop. And I believe Carmella's gimmick fits better for more of a heel than a face. So I really like this move. Now, and there was an interesting spot where they interviewed Shane McMahon. He thought it was pretty ridiculous that Brock Lesnar was only fined $500 for F5 on him. I have to agree. And he said that him and Brock aren't finished yet. I really hope this doesn't lead to a wrestling match between the two of them. I wouldn't find that entertaining at all. Shane versus Brock Lesnar. What I'm hoping comes from this is Shane signs somebody to face Lesnar at a future pay-per-view event. Somebody like Goldberg, for example. That is a match I really want to see again, because when they've had their match at 20, I don't think either of them really cared, really put in the effort. Also, Randy Orton came out, said yeah, he got his butt beat, but that he hoped Lesnar and him would cross paths sometime in the future again. And he was interrupted by Bray Wyatt, who came out and did his usual creepy promo, how he's not a man, he's a god. Then he just vanished. This is obviously leading to a feud between Orton and Wyatt, which I hope Wyatt wins this feud, because I am personally tired of seeing him lose almost every feud he's in. And finally, the main event of the night was AJ versus Dolph, and it was an incredible match. I mean, that should be obvious. It's AJ and Dolph. I mean, AJ was playing up the cockiness, and it was awesome. And like, one thing I love about AJ is he sells moves like crazy. He made a simple drop kick that Dolph hit on him look vicious. I think selling is a lost art in wrestling, and honestly, I feel AJ's the king of it. Match ended with AJ hitting the Styles Clash and a face-off between Dean and AJ on the outside of the ring. Overall, I think I'd probably rate it 4 out of 5 stars. The only reason, I mean, we didn't see Baron Corbin at all tonight, and they should have done something with him, even if it was just a squash match, because they're really pushing him as a future world champion. But overall, it was a great show. Well, that's all, guys. And post comments in the video. And if you like this video, like and subscribe. Tomorrow night, I will be posting a discussion and review of NXT. Have a wonderful night.